Good morning. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like you're out of sight. Be my little baby. Baby, my darling. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I feel the hunger. Woo! It is cold out here, y'all. Cold, I tell you. Cold. Brick, as we say up north. Brick. It is brick. Hello, Japan. Good morning. Good morning. No hoops today. Just a little. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. My mind's playing tricks on me. Ooh, I'm cold. Murder was the case that they gave me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Marlboro? Good morning, everybody. Hi, Roger. How is everybody doing this morning? This Alabama weather needs to make up its mind. I can't be sweating by, 12 o'clock and I'm freezing in the morning. I tried to go for a walk this morning. It was so cold. Good morning. Okay, so I'm so excited. Hi, Roger. So many of you are catching me live this morning, which is really exciting. I'm doing it early. Did I miss you and Ludacris? Yeah, Ludacris and I did our video last night, and it didn't save because Instagram was trying not to let us be great, and it just kept cutting us off, and it sucked. Anyway, so I've been up early because I have a big pitch today at noon, so I'm trying to get all my materials ready and just get to work. I'm cold. Yes, I'm early this morning. I know it's 9 o'clock. And typically I go on a little bit later than this, but here I am. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I got this message from this woman who's getting divorced, and she doesn't want to admit it, but it sounds to me like she does not want to get divorced, but I think her husband had an affair, and she kind of got snowballed into the whole oh, you cheated on me. I said I would never tolerate that. So now we're getting divorced and whatever. So now she's in the middle of a divorce, and she sent me this whole message about it. Woo. And for me, can somebody post on Facebook, one of my watchers on Facebook, can you post the title of today's coffee talk in the comments? Can you just copy and paste it, please? So, yeah, so smart. She opened the door and looked at me and was like, you know what? I'll ask you later. Smart bee. Okay, so, anyway, she was explaining to me how she was feeling during this time. And the title of today's coffee talk is, do you really want resolution or do you want to be vindicated? The honest answer is the only thing that can set you free. Now thank you guys so much. So here's where we need to have the conversation. What I was trying to get her to admit is, do you really want to resolve something with him? Do you really want like conflict resolution? Do you really want to work things out? Or do you just want to be vindicated? Do you want this man to say, I was wrong, you were right? And will that be enough for you? Will that be enough for you? Like, what are you looking for here? Because you're pushing a divorce that we know and we can tell, meaning me and her, you don't really want. So what is it here that you're looking for? Are you looking for a resolution? Do you want him to chase you? Do you want to publicly humiliate him? Do you want him to hurt as bad as you're hurting? Whatever the answer is, it is okay for you to feel that. I am not dictating what the answer should be. But right now you're saying you want a divorce, but your actions are saying you want a divorce, but your words and your emotions are saying you do not want that. So what is it that you want? Do you want a resolution? Do you want to work through whatever the problems are? Or do you want to be vindicated? Do you want the world to know that you've been hurt and you've been wronged? And do you want some sort of acknowledgement or apology? Because I think that if you can get honest about what you want and what you need, you're the one that's going to benefit from that. The more honest you can be about what you're really looking for, when there's a falling out between two people, whether it's lovers, business people, friends, whatever it is, when there's an issue between you and one person is holding out or like won't make up or won't whatever, like what is it that you want? If it isn't conflict resolution, if you're not really trying to work something out, then what is it that you want? Sometimes it is just that we want the other person to acknowledge that they have wronged us, that they have hurt us. And they want that publicly a lot of times because they feel embarrassed. Look, a long time ago in 2016, I had a business dissolution with a partner. Okay? She used me. It was what it was. And when we separated in that business, there was some financial things we had to sort out. And I kept coming back to the lawyers going, but I need this, and I didn't get this, and but I need this, and I didn't get this. And my lawyer finally said, what is it that you want? Because it doesn't feel like you want this to be over. It feels like you're buying yourself time in hopes that she will apologize or she will acknowledge. Like you want her to acknowledge her wrongdoing. You want to be vindicated. And I had to really think about it. Like, damn, if I really wanted this to be over, I would just let it be over. So why am I not letting the door close? Why am I keeping the door open? What is it that I hope to get from this? What am I hoping that she will do? Will she see Jamie, could you forgive someone who cheated? Girl, yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, I've talked about it 1,000 times. Yes. I'm not breaking up my family over infidelity. No. So, right, Neil, sometimes you got to take the L and move on. Sometimes you don't really want the door closed, but you feel ashamed. You feel ashamed that you want an apology. You feel embarrassed that you've been so wronged, so hurt, so used, so cheated on, so whatever, so betrayed, so disappointed. And you feel like the world expects you to just move on. So you start that process, but you don't really want to. You don't really want to move on. You don't really want to leave. You just want to be vindicated. You want acknowledgement that you were done wrong. You want an apology. And the apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect. And that's where a lot of women get tripped up. Because people find out about an affair and people are gossiping about it, and now you feel social pressure to leave. But you don't really want to because you love this person. And you want the apology to be as loud as the disrespect. It can't be. They could go to the mountaintop and be like, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm a dirt dog. I would never. It won't matter because people are still going to be like, whatever. Look, Beyonce and Jay-Z could be together for a bajillion years. They could have triplets, quadruplets. They could make 7 on the Run albums. It won't matter. Because the bottom line is, Solange beat his ass in the elevator because he cheated on her sister with a hood rat. With Becky with the good hair. And if you've ever seen Beyonce in concert, every time she sings that, she tears up. Or she makes a face, or she feels some type of way. It doesn't matter what he does now. Because the apology could never be as loud as the disrespect. But I'll tell you this. You can move on. You can heal. You can find resolution. You can work it out. You can get to a place of peace. And I know what you're thinking right now. No, I can't, Jamie. No, I can't. I can never... I will never, we can never, I will never. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can forgive. You can heal. You can grow. You can even come out stronger. That's the truth. I know a lot of people who have gotten past different types of infidelity, not just sexual, emotional, financial, and they have put it back better. The pieces are better than they were before. And I know right now you're thinking, no, I can't see it. She was my best friend. He was my husband. He's my lover. This was my business. Blah, blah. I'm telling you, you can put it back together. If you want resolution, if you truly want a resolution and you need to feel vindicated, say that. Say that. I need to feel vindicated for what happened to me. I need you to, because a lot of times they don't know if you want them to come or go because you're pushing them away, but you want them close, and then you push them away and you get mad that they move, but then you want them close. You want them to chase you. There's all these emotions. You were my best friend. You did me dirty. How can you not come to me? You used me. You shit on me. You sold me out. How can you not come to me? How can you not want to make it better? Right? 2016, I'm looking at you. You needed me. You loved who I was. You loved Coffee Talk. You loved Jersey Belle. You needed my platform, my voice. You loved who I was until it didn't serve you anymore. And then you shit on me. So, how do we heal? How do we heal? Do I want a resolution with you, or do I just want to be vindicated? And finally, I realized in that instance, I really didn't want either. I don't want to resolve shit with your using ass because you bring no value to any table I sit at. And make no mistake about it. Every fucking table you sat at, I built. You may have had the fucking wood and the nails and the hammer and all that, but I built the table. So I don't want to resolve shit with you. And in the end, I thought I wanted to be vindicated. I thought I needed the world. I said, I'm not going to tell the story because it's not my story to tell and blah, blah, blah. But in my circle, people knew what it was, right? They knew what it was. I thought I needed to be vindicated. And then I realized as time went on and the apology never came, I didn't even need that. I didn't even need that. I thought I needed it. I thought I wanted it. I thought I deserved it. Right? But I didn't even need that. And then years later, over 2 years later, when I got a text that said, hi, when you have a second, can we talk? My first reaction was, is your son okay? is your son okay? Because you have a child. So let me just make sure real quick, because I'm not looking for, I don't need anything from you. So let me just make sure your child is okay. And she wrote back, of course you would ask about my child. Right, bitch, because that's who I am. That's who I am. So put that on a cracker. That's who I am. So 2 years later, when you think you need to be vindicated and you need an apology and you need whatever. So when she spoke to me and I spoke to her with respect, I called her, sure, what can I do for you? I just want to apologize for the way that I treated you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, thank you. I wish you nothing but the best. And I realized I didn't need it from her. She needed it. She needed to apologize. That was her journey. And I gave that to her because heal. Because we don't need any more women on this planet that are not healed, that are not pursuing their journey with God, that are not fixing their hearts, that are not healing their minds, that are not breaking cycles. As women, we need to help other women heal, even when it doesn't serve us, even when we don't need it, even when we don't want it. Because for every woman that is out there unhealed, for every woman that is out there unbroken, they are messing up children. And those children may meet our children on the playground one day, and no, I can't have that. So any opportunity I have to help a woman heal, if it has anything to do with me, okay, sis, we're going to figure it out. We will figure it out. So women, you got to do the work. You got to do the work. If you hurt somebody, they either really want to, oh no, she's not sitting at my table any longer. Nah, you got to still sit over there. You got to sit all the way over there. But we're cool. If I see you in a public place and you want to smile, sis, I will smile back like this. But you don't come to my table. No. This seat's taken. So, Crystal, we're going to get there. Tara, do you continue a friendship after they've apologized, or do you accept it and keep distance? Sometimes I accept. Sometimes I accept. Courtney and I went through a really hard time. Courtney's been one of my best friends since I'm 14 years old. I live with Courtney when I go home to Jersey. Courtney and I had a period where we couldn't even speak, and it was a couple of years. We went through a really hard time. She really hurt me. Really hurt me. And sometimes we get drunk in Jersey and it comes up, and oh my gosh, we do that weird fucking Michael Jackson dance where we dance around it because shit could get ugly real quick, but we worked through it. Like, I forgave her, she forgave me, we worked through it. So I do know how to forgive. Absolutely. If I think, have I ever had to be the one to apologize? Yes. Many a times. I wish Kayla was here. I wish Kayla comes on Coffee Talk a lot of times. She's not here right now, but yes, Kayla is one of my biggest heartbreaks in my life. And I have apologized to Kayla so many times that she comes to me for advice now with her own stuff. And Kayla and I are cool. But yes, I have absolutely had to be the one to apologize. I have made a lot of mistakes in my life. I have been ugly to people. I have hit people. I have hurt people. I have betrayed friends. Oof. Especially before I had God. I had no accountability. And don't forget, I didn't find God till I was like 25, so 26. So yeah, no. I was reckless. All right. So if you have a question, on Instagram, a question. Yes, Robbie, you can come sit at my table, boo. If you have a question, request to be in the video and I will try to answer it. Yes, Kelly, sometimes the hurt is so bad that walking away to protect your peace is necessary. Absolutely. Like I said, sometimes you don't want either. You don't want resolution. You don't want vindication. You don't want anything. You just want to get out. If you want to know about my journey with God, you can read my book. And I say that humbly. I'm not trying to be funny. But it's all in my book, and it's a great read, and you've got nothing else to do right now. All right, let's see what Lindsey has to say. I'm so cold right now. Hi, Lindsey.
Hi.
How are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Where do you live?
I live in a little tiny town in southern Illinois.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, how far are you from Chicago?
About 6 hours.
6 hours. Okay, so like a drive.
Yeah, I'm closer to St. Louis than
Okay.
Chicago.
Okay, so do you have a question?
No, just wanted to say good morning. I've watched you since the beginning. It was I really feel that God led me to you. I had gotten some bad news about my job one morning, and you did the coffee talk about going to LA and interviewing for the job with the man that knew your dad, and you had that really nice, and it just really hit home. And I just wanted to say hi and thank you for doing what you do every morning.
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I mean that sincerely. And I can't believe you remember that video, because I remember that video. And
I remember, and I think about that all the time, especially I got a new job and I get to work from home, and it has just changed my life so much. And I just always think back to that video and how it inspired me to kind of break out of my comfort zone and reach out. And
woo! When I tell you that God was looking out for me that day, he put me on a journey that changed my whole life. Had I got that job, oh my gosh. And I cry when oh my God. When I didn't get that job, I remember calling my mom and being like, but he knew daddy. How do you not? What? And listen, man, when I tell you that God was like, honey, shh, you're not listening. This is not what's meant for you. Listen, I seriously, I'm so glad you just reminded me of that video. Anyway, I love you, and I'm so grateful for you.
Well, I love you too. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Really, you add happiness to,
Thank you. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I feel the same way about you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see. Guys, if you have a question, questions are so much easier. Why doesn't this work? It says there's people there. All right, Caitlin, you look like a nice person who might have a question. Buenos dias. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. What's your name? Caitlin, right?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. Where do you live?
Well, we're currently stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Oh, Fort Bragg. That's great. Are you in the service, or your husband, or your lover, or
My husband.
Your husband is? What branch of the military is he in?
He's in the Army.
Nice. That's sexy.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Don't be. I won't steal your man. We appreciate his service, by the way, and yours as a military wife.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't have a question. I just want to tell you that I love you so much, and I've had some trying times lately, and you just put me in such a good mood and make things a lot better and more clear to understand, and know that I'm not alone in some stuff. So I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, and you're definitely not alone. You know, it's like the weirdest thing to say, that we find comfort in knowing other people have the same struggles, and it's not that we want people to struggle. You know what I mean? We don't want people to struggle. It just is comforting to know that we're not the only ones.
Yeah, you definitely helped me a lot when my husband was gone for a year in 2018. It was a very trying time for me and for my marriage, and to see you post, you've made it another week with Michael, it opened up my perspective. I've been married for 7 years, and it's been very trying, and the military has been very trying, and we have a little girl, and things are just a little crazy. So you are like the light at the end of my tunnel.
Well, I really appreciate you saying that, and I like, I need to connect with people right now, because sometimes like it really does feel like I'm having these conversations like into the wind, and I know that people comment, and I can see the comments, but to see your faces and like actually smile at you and be like, oh, hey, Caitlin, now I know who you are. It feels so good. So thank you for watching and for being here with me. And I can't imagine what it would be like to have a child and have your spouse, have to leave for a year. And I know what do they call it? Whatever process, like when they come home, reacclimation. I know it's really hard. It's hard.
It's hard to adjust doing it. She was only a year and a half old when he left. So I was mom and dad. And I had my family, like everyone's helped me. But then when he comes home, it was just very trying for us, because I needed to step back and remember that I'm the mother. I'm not both parents anymore. And so it just was really testing.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I've messaged you. I think I messaged you one time, maybe 2 years ago, and I said, she's so busy, she's never going to see this, but I'm just going to put it out there. And literally watching you every morning, not every morning, I have to follow through sometimes because, I do work. I'm actually at work right now. But to watch you and to just understand, like, I'm not alone, and, celebrities have things going on too that are real life that can relate to all of your followers, and it just makes me feel a lot better knowing that even if I never got the chance to talk to you, just to listen to you puts me in a better mood, because I'm not alone. I'm not alone going through things. So I appreciate you very much.
Well, I appreciate you too, and you've literally just made my whole day. So can't nobody tell me shit today. Okay, well, I love you.
I love you very much.
I love you too. Have a great day, Caitlin.
You too.
Bye. Oh, okay. Well, I love her. And not just because she said nice things about me, but because it's so nice to hear that like other people are dealing with shit. All right. I was going to take one more question. This is it. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I can't believe you just picked me.
How are you?
I just woke up, so I'm sorry.
Are you on the West Coast?
Yeah.
I figured.
California.
What's your name?
Katie.
Hi, Katie. I'm Jamie.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
I can't believe you picked my name. That's so weird.
Well, you sent the request, right?
No, I know, but that never happens.
Yes, it does.
Sometimes. I guess that's good karma.
Do you have a?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm cold, and I got to go to work, but I'm good.
I do have a question. It's really random, but I'm curious.
Okay.
Because a long time ago, you said that you do empathic and you find yourself to be like that. And I was kind of curious. You never really talk about it, and I was curious what your gifts are in there, and if you have people that counsel you with that.
Okay, you cut out a little bit because your wireless was spotty. You said a few years ago I said I was what? I'm sorry,
Well,
Mike.
a while ago you talked about being an empath, like you're empathic.
Oh.
That's one of your gifts, because I am too. And I was curious if somebody that counsels you with that, and how do you handle that? Because I do that too, and I counsel people with it, but I also have a hard time finding people to help me with it because it's a hard place to navigate. So I was just kind of curious how you handle that and what you do to, you must know yourself really well, so what do you do to handle when you're feeling
You mean being an empath and carrying everybody's sort of like...
Yeah, because I teach self-defense and women how to protect themselves every day. That's what I do for a living. So I help counsel women all the time. But then sometimes I need people to counsel me. So I'm curious how you do that for yourself.
Well, I have to give a lot of credit to Coffee Talk because it allows me to talk through. Sometimes I think I know exactly what I'm going to say, and then I feel my truth coming, and I start to get angry or emotional or passionate, and I know it's because that's my body purging whatever I've been holding on to. And a lot of times what I'm holding on to isn't even my heartache, it's other people's. But I'm so outraged for them, or I'm so frustrated for them, and I don't realize it until I start talking, and then I find myself getting louder and spinning and and people go, whoa, she's on fire today. And a lot of times that is I'm carrying other people's shit.
Well, that's my whole life.
So for me, it really is Coffee Talk for me. And when it gets too much, when other people in my life are so negative that like it gets to the point that I become resentful from them, my body shuts down from them. It literally goes into sleep mode. I cannot talk to them. I can't see them. I can't deal with them. It's like my body rejects them. Like, you know how when you get a splinter, your body will naturally push it out if you leave it most of the time, or else it becomes an infection, right? So sometimes like people, if my empath side can't hold their shit anymore, my body treats them like a splinter and starts to push them out. And if I don't let them go, they become an infection. And then I'm infected and I'm fucked up. So when I feel my body pushing people out, I'm like, oh, you got to go. This is my body saying you got to go. So that's really what I do.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I appreciated you mentioning that, and I don't think a lot of people really. I think a lot of people are, but they don't really know how to touch into that part of them, because so they do what we talk about, like we feel things we think is ours, but it's not really ours.
Right.
So you've obviously grounded yourself enough to know what's yours and what's not. So have I been doing it for 25 years. So I've grounded myself, but I was just curious because I relate to you in that way, and I really appreciated you being so honest about that. And I do watch you, and I learn a lot, and I can see when you're explaining what you just said, that it's like overwhelms you, and I just think that's really cool that you share that with people, because I think women need to know that it's okay to be who they really are and to say who they are and how they feel, and fuck everybody else if they don't like it, and this is my truth, and if you don't like it, find a different table.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that, and I really appreciate that honesty from you, because it's very rare.
That's why when you walk into a cafeteria, there's 50 tables, not one. Find the table that best suits you. Don't everybody try to sit at the same damn table. All right, I gotta jump, but I love you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, my kids are really, really, really fighting. Look, I'm about to make this girl's life miserable. I really have to go. Okay, so you're not going to raise your hand. I'm going to force you to raise your hand.
I'm raising it.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name,
I
Shauna?
can't believe you picked me.
Are you sure?
I just woke up too.
Okay, Shauna. I don't have a lot of time, to be honest. Full disclosure, like my assistant has already texted me like 10 times. If I don't go to work, he's going to kill me. But I saw you and you said you had a question, but you weren't going to raise your hand because you were nervous. So I raised it for you.
Well, it's not really a question because I don't have a question, but I just want to tell you again that I love you. I have only been watching you for maybe like a year and a half. My first video I seen of you, you were brushing your teeth in the middle of your life.
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, where is this lady? Who has she? Where's she been all my life? And then I've been watching you every day since then.
Thank you.
I love you.
It's so funny. To one person, what brushing your teeth on a live is like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? And to another person, they send me messages going, "Can you not brush your teeth while you're doing a video? It's disgusting."
Oh my God.
So funny.
I was like, you're my person. Yep. You're my
That's
person.
how you
I
woke
love
up?
you.
You're so cute. That's how you woke up?
Yeah.
Did you put
I-
makeup on? Or is that from yesterday?
Last night.
I love it.
Self tanner and a little bit of raccoon eye.
I love it. So cute. I do that too. Sometimes you sleep in your makeup so you look cute in the morning, sis. I know that trick.
Yep.
I know that
I
trick.
look a little bit okay if I get picked.
You look adorable.
Thank you.
Where do you live?
I live in Portland, Oregon. A little bit out of Portland. I live in Gresham, Oregon. So in Oregon.
Okay. Hello, Oregon.
Hey.
Okay, I have to jump because now this girl, ella dice que ella tiene una pregunta. So let me see what she needs. But I really have to go, but I love you.
I love you too, David.
Bye, baby cakes. Bye. All right. This girl has a question. I swear this is the last one, but I do like to try to talk to people from all other. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Oh, my kids are yelling and they're giving me a headache. Oh, the nonstop yelling. Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello? I can hear.
Can you see me?
I cannot see you. I can only hear you.
Oh.
I live in Birmingham, Alabama. Where do you live?
I live in Nigeria.
Oh my God. So cool. Can you let me try you again. Hold on. Wait, come back. Shit, which one was she? Oh no. Which one was she? Oh, I suck. Damn. I messed it up. Oh. Damn. I'm so sorry. Oh, Mike, you're so sweet. I don't know how to pick you, Mike. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? Let me see. Why do you live in Alabama? Because I got married and this is where we want. Hi.
Hi there.
You
I
live-
don't know why you don't see me.
I see you now. I see you. I see you.
Oh, you do?
Hi.
Oh, I just don't see myself.
Okay, what's
Hi.
your name?
Carolina.
Carolina, con mucho gusto.
Igualmente.
¿De dónde tú eres?
México.
México. ¿Y por qué tú vives en Nigeria?
Enseño en un colegio internacional.
Okay, so she says she lives in Nigeria because she is teaching at an international college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I teach Spanish. Well, I used Spanish. Now I do other things, but
That's so great. Do you like Nigeria?
I do. I do like it. Yeah.
Like, are you going to stay or are you going to go back to Mexico or?
Well, our home base now is Arizona.
Okay.
But I mean, I have all my family's in Mexico. But this is our 6th year here.
Oh, okay.
Now,
So you've been there.
I have two kids who are going to the school here, and so I don't know. They're
Okay.
happy, so as long as they're happy, then.
That's right. So, tiene una pregunta.
Yeah, I had a question about, working through, you said you had to go, so this might be a big question. Maybe you can do it tomorrow, but if you're in a hurry. But basically, working through issues with your husband,
Uh-huh.
right? How do you do it in such a way that doesn't impact like the environment around with your kids, right? So, like when I get upset at my husband, I just get in a mood, and then it affects like the whole family, and I'm really working on that, but I can't let things go until I actually speak about it.
So it's a
Have this
perfect.
conversation.
So do you want
Sometimes,
want a resolution or do you want to be vindicated?
I want a resolution. I want closure. I want. Yeah.
I want some sort of resolution.
Okay, because your behavior is saying you want to be vindicated. Your behavior is not saying you want a resolution. Your behavior is saying, I want to be seen. I want to be told I'm right. I want acknowledgement for what you've done. You want to be validated, which, by the way, is perfectly acceptable. But as soon as you get honest about what you want, then you can start to control your actions. The problem is you're lying to yourself. You're saying what you want is resolution, but you're acting like you want validation. So you're telling your husband you want to resolve something, but your actions are telling him that you don't want a resolution, that you want to fight until you've been seen. And so you're giving him mixed messages. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example. Okay? Michael likes to play golf on Fridays. Tomorrow I have a big pitch with Netflix at noon. So it would be and we don't have any help tomorrow. So one of us has to be with the kids. I have tried very hard to say to Michael all week, hey, if you want to play golf on Friday, I will try to work it out. Okay? Like, I will try to work it out if you want to play golf. No, I'll help with the kids. No, I'll help. I got it. You have your Netflix call, whatever. Then this morning, it was, the conversation turned to golf, and it was, he said it in a way that was like, like, you have your thing and I have to do, so I can't. And so I knew in that moment, I did not want a resolution. I wanted him to acknowledge he was out of his fucking mind. You are not going to make me think I'm crazy. You are not going to, no. See, I did not want a resolution. I was not there to resolve anything. I was there to say, no, see, now what you're going to do is admit how manipulative what you just did was. You are going to acknowledge that you manipulated a situation to try to make me the bad guy so you could be the victim. See, that's the difference. I was honest. No resolution here, sir. What you're gonna do, right? And so
yeah.
I find that
I guess it's like I need to, and it's not so much even if it's not resolved, it's just like I need to talk about things, just like, how you were saying with the other woman, like just talking through things helps, right? So for me, it's even if nothing is resolved, like just being able to talk to him about certain things, like makes me feel better. So, but until we have that conversation, until we have that space and time to sit down and talk about it, we have to move on with life, right? Cooking dinner and doing this, and the kids are around, and that's where I find.
That's where you struggle, right?
Talk, right? And so
Okay, but let me ask you something.
Grudge.
How long have you been with him?
14 years.
Okay, so you've had enough time to trust that the conversation will happen, right? You've had enough of these situations where the conversation will happen, right? So can you lean into that trust and tell yourself, I know the conversation will happen, so I'm going to be pleasant and respectful. A lot of times we don't want to be pleasant and respectful because they think we're letting them off the hook. So we want to act a certain way. We want to act a certain way to let them know, just so you know, you're not out of the doghouse. But you know what? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, because you know what? As mothers, part of it is we got to eat a little bit of that for our kids' sake. We do. Otherwise, I'll tell you the truth. They grow up and think, oh, mom was always mad. Remember how she always felt some type of way? She was always, they won't look back and think that way about their father. They'll only think that way about their mother. So, and I know because I did it with my mother. So if you've been with him 14 years and you can trust enough to know, and it's okay for you to walk up to him and whisper in his ear, I'm going to be cool, but just so you know, we're still going to have that conversation. You know what I mean? You could let him know without letting everybody else know. How many times do you see celebrity couples on a red carpet, arms around each other, taking pictures together, and the next day they hit you with the Brad and Jen are getting divorced. And you're like, wait, what? Because you know what? We're going to be a united front right now, but you already know what it is. Okay?
That's true.
So that's what I think.
Yeah, that's super good reminder.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to tell you.
I agree with you.
All right, I have to go to work, but I'm so glad I got to meet you. Here comes Charlie. Okay, you can come out, baby, but it's freezing. All right, I love you so much. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Dime.
Mom,
Yes, my love.
I want to go to my Girl Scouts.